Talking Point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment when it comes to the Talking Point platform. Today again, we're there with the usual Komon-Tok there. Again, we'll continue from Musa left yesterday. It seems as if the game does the big, they are large, it expand, I don't know what kind of language I for use. We see the former ACC boss, when Adima Koli, go on Twitter. It seems as if you're not happy with the mediation efforts. And we'll also see the same Twitter, the chief minister welcomed the opportunity. What's in this meaning? We'll have to analyze this one. And also, when you see a post they make rounds on the social media where they say Kamarimba don't die. We not confirm, we don't know. That make could not put as headline. But you know, send it to the trend on social media, we get for character and put a disclaimer. We don't know Nandi, but we know we'll confirm Nandi. And also we go look at a parliament don't sack, another post they make rounds on the social media. Parliament don't sack 137 staff. What in this mean? And perhaps we go look at one or two videos there they make rounds on the social media every time permits we. And Akman pull a song where they make rounds again on the social media where they say petrol tomboy picking. I think that's something the way people they look they dance with. So all these and more, and when I know send me like on our conversation, on our engagement, on our words, on our comments, I like them back because they will say the line. And perhaps, maybe perhaps we'll go open the line for them to contribute. If I'm the first time this for January, this na Komon-Tok platform, and the program we listening to, we title on Komon-Tok. Me or the presenter na Mr. Komon-Tok. Consider for subscribe. Yeah, people like to say like now one-stop shop news, meaning where you can all the important news there. You probably will get there all night. And I mean, you know, we just spend any other side you will more get more engaging than this. So consider for subscribe. And again, we get a strong community members in there. They really, really, really anchor you know. We really appreciate you. I'll tell them plenty. Thank you. And again, I shall cast a silo the share, not so no the share. So one way when I say he help for let the program go viral. Now for just share, it's so easy, you know. Share onto your groups, share onto your family members, to your friends. I think that is benefits, make them know what they happen at the country. Because yeah, we pride ourselves on you like credible information. So learn an article. Anything we talk like we don't do a fact checking. If we're not able to do the fact checking, we put a disclaimer. So learn and not get misled, you know, in any way. We therefore give the correct information. So not waste time, we not say always be on time. All right.
Platform for news every day in our country, salute. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TTPTV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big country. We breeze not a shit, TTPT.
All right, now we go first into the first thing first. You know, yesterday we came up with like a breaking news for a lot of people there. Where finally one of the demands of APC has been met in the sense the mediator they would say they need the international community, the ECOWAS, the AU, and the Commonwealth they all agree. In fact, sources confirm say they're already in a salon for candidates between the government and the opposition, the All People's Congress. And we talk on the issues and where people that I mean so much serious concern that people that we call we open the line say someone say nothing not for come out of this because ECOWAS and AU don't take sides because they don't congratulate the man. In fact, other callers and call yesterday say In fact, the reason why make APC not be going to court now because the Chief Justice be done almost swearing Madabio. So even if they're going to court now, just a waste of time because nothing other for change. So people that look at, I mean, some people, they call so kind of stuff, it's such a brilliant point. Some man say, not for APC they call for, not for SLPP. Then they call for let this thing not repeat again. And some people then bet me now, people and they will bet me now, what they say, mark this word. And see, let people and say this say, if this thing will take place na salon so. Waiting the international observers then the international observers and see if we allowed if we allowed the tier will take place so it go along not this thing will continue for up throughout. So anyway, but we can't force, no we put some of the thing that we my colleague puts. All right. Okay. As soon as they see this now the tweets where Adi Macaulay puts. As you know, inside a one-time anti-corruption boss during EBK 10. Iran say Ecowas and AU can hardly be lead arbiters and facilitators in the Sierra Leone election theft dialogue when they have exhibited weak leadership in the face of stolen elections in Africa. Best they can do is congratulate those debasing democracy through election rigging, acquiescing the death of liberal democracy in Africa. Majority of the people of Sierra Leone demand for better for Sierra Leone. It seems as if perhaps waiting on our don't be the talk yesterday at all and they listen here. So this now one tough leading member at the All People's Congress, which seems as if happy with the presence of ECOWAS and AU. He blasts and say all what they can do, even though when they can get sufficient evidence in a rig election, therefore they can just jump into the bandwagon and congratulate without having to do much. So see much difference what they can do. And according to Ram, it says salon people they demand, they deserve better than this one. Maybe it resonates. It go along with some people and they say we don't need them, we need other people there. But all of the comments I want to put yesterday make sense. Someone say, if, for example, according to the dictate of the election observer, they say the election not credible or you get inconsistency. Law just put in that language, law not fancy, read the election, not as well. If somebody sit on a state house, it gets power, it get police, it get military in a democratic state. Then we give the power for make it just decide for put anybody where you want put as electoral commissioner. Though you give the authority which go on for say announce the result we already announced, then it means don't just forget about democracy. I know the pain what people in they explain, what they feel, you understand? Because a lot of people they call they tell me plain say, I am not doing this. Privately, I get people who they call me, even after the show, people still they call me say, look, me na so person, I don't open so place, I know so thing. Me, I look at this whole thing. This thing will take place on a salon. If we allow them for let it go, or not investigation not thoroughly, for long no waiting will take place June 24. Believe me, I like it take 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. Another person will come, he can do the same thing. He will be Peter because there has been waiting, they don't put a pace setter, they don't put the precedent, they don't lay the precedent. This is the reason why some people are so ferocious and so hungry and so bitter that they no one make them play with this thing. No one let APC take no other action but action we will make sure say democracy prevail. These are some of the arguments we put people in the put. But let me go further. What he puts. Adi Macaulay also go before. He say ECOWAS AU can hardly be lead arbiters. Okay, I think we don't pass this. Let me just go Now we just go to waiting Moina Sengwe puts. Now go to waiting the chief minister puts rather. The chief minister seems as if he happy with the news. He's so excited. He's so excited. Let us share what he puts. Now Twitter. Let us share what he put now Twitter. Now we see how he's so excited about this whole thing. Now this now so he writes. He said, I look forward to the welcoming dialogue with the national and international arbiters between governments of Sierra Leone and the APC, currently scheduled for the 7th and the 9th. So in other words, the the ECOWAS, the AU, the Commonwealth, they're already on in that country. So the peace negotiation, they start tomorrow the 7th, the 8th, and the end the 9th. Peace is forceful. Governance must involve everyone. I am happy that the APC leadership itself is looking forward to it. Let's talk. So this now the message of the chief minister. He looks excited. He looks happy. He looks welcome the idea. He say any peace in the world that he would effect for, not to see we will just will get just like that. So by sitting down as a government with the opposition for then a big achievement this and also APC they look forward to this opportunity we don't present himself. So this we don't see these are two tough guys there, not so. The Ademakoli the like we all know now the ACC boss, and a strong member of the opposition, and they active na Twitter very recent times here, and we know now by all the new cabinet where President Madabiu appoints in blue eye na Senge rather. In blue eye, boss away demand. In fact, other sources they where they talk some different information about election. Some people where I know go talk with someone call me personally and be honest with you now. Where they tell me say this person and so you know much for the election, the result. And also some of them know what I ever talk about because on a national, this is a global network now. A certain thing of no talk. People that know you call me privately. I'm telling you, these are senior citizens of the country. This position I don't put here so a privileged position. We get people that way because of respect and then trust we and they call me and disclose things with clear mind. Only with the assurance they will not call the name and will not mention their workplace. But waiting we know behind the scene, waiting people that talk to you, it seems as if some people there and get something for they get a bone for they get a beef or bone for people with a chief minister and say you know much about the election results. But anyway, now just some people accusation. Anyway, anybody can make accusation against anybody. I know they have can confirm or deny anything. All right, that now we don't forget about that. But anyway, we look out for any information will relates to this because I know say a lot of now I know waiting there for happy the outcome. Me say yesterday I told now as a new personal opinion, make the negotiation go ahead. No worry waiting the cohort. No worry the outcome. No we know who side the tap. No, yeah, because we don't know if you're not sit down or not talk, we don't know how it's at the out. So if you never try, you never know. Not so. If you never try, you never know. So make them try. I don't see the outcome, and from there, the people that will know now whether what's in Georgia or what's in say, and people that will just get an informed decision or confirm, or they don't get a different opinion. Now that I look at and say, don't we get opportunity. Learn and sit down because the most critical human being for studying at the world, the most mortal man are the most difficult human creature for study. Most difficult. We're not gonna laugh. You're not gonna laugh for put. You go take mice, you go take a cow, you go take all that, you go put in a lab, you study, but mortal man, we laugh at the world. So it's difficult. That person will be don't rest and they will trustworthy. Maybe after like 6 years, we say again, not to the same person. So we can change like weather, months and Monday, so that make it very difficult for study. So perhaps that make us say, let me give them a chance. You never know, perhaps ECOWAS, EU, because don't say the standoff this now 3 months ago, so not so maybe they will come up with the idea. So, okay, blah 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 blah. We will investigate because we don't see say the big international body like uh, 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 um, um, uh, and the Americans, the EU, the Qatar foundations, all of these people they don't get a reservation about this. Yes, we'll for them put statement, but we'll correct. I mean, we never know what they will come up with. But I'll just give a chance. Tomorrow, any someone will get with that particular meeting day, if somebody, are they with person where are they with one senior person, and I'll call it party, where me in the talk, a promise for giving information within they take place when they converse. Once we get our can share out tomorrow, definitely. We'll look for tomorrow, we'll look for next tomorrow, we'll look for the ninth. We'll definitely bring that information about tomorrow. We're not going to, it might not be for being secret. Not necessarily, not going to be secret, but just a matter of time, it will be public. We'll you know about that. All right. I think we'll tap on first, no? What we tap on, perhaps we'll open the line because that just to remind you now. Una, a lot of people they only watch here. Some man feel say una what they know they take her. Me and the buy tuna and they buy tuna for say, them calls them on the nick. Particularly the calls them, then the listener. These are the guarantee una. Then the listener calls them, then they take some of our words there. Yes, they will not come here again and turn and say, okay, one post, one caller be called from America, if they say this idea, we don't take up this. No, they can't do that. But just like I be turn on the other day. If I watch the way I talk like I talk with mature people there. You know, the truth of the matter, these are, I mean, I'm not a man like we, they get conscience. Yes, they might be get their own wickedness in terms of managing state resources or incompetence or discipline in terms of how they govern the country. And there are a lot of things that we do are right about them. But however, you know what take the humanity from them. They get conscience, they get feelings. Some of them are the ordinary people, just like me too. But I mean, chance come for them to become a minister, parliamentarians, director, blah 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 blah, and then they come back on social media. Some of them don't go use the name on social media. No, they use it, but they get fake accounts there. Some of them they can't they watch shoot them there they watch. Some of they comment, they comment with a different name. You know we know say this is a minister then comment to. You know we know say this is a politician then comment to. I'm telling you, these are the facts. Some of them then they call me and tell me that they watch your program, blah 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 blah. But I mean, this is it. So now I don't feel say when I call them, when I text them, when I message them, they go in vain. No, they know they go in vain. But I guarantee you, Andy, 100%, 100% they will listen. So now keep on giving us the ideas there. Who knows? Perhaps I did my colleague with the listener yesterday. Instead go on Twitter, we go put. I'm not saying I'm so happy, but we can rule that out. But so all right. So don't push that there aside. Now we go to the next. The next slide. This now we see today. This parliament sacks 137 staff. The Director General of the Sierra Leone Parliament, Mrs. Finda Fraser, has confirmed that the Parliamentary Service Commission has decided to redundant 137 parliamentary staff due to what she described as overstaffing in its 15 departments. So, Fambo, this, if we follow social media, although now they will not count, but we see David Shenge, the chief minister, they go from department to department. He go make unannounced visits na U building where you can go discover say there are a lot of people where know they go work. A lot of people know they go work, but then they get salary and they send queries. If they all over, I don't know. If they all over social media, I know say na social media, una will confirm this. They send that query say all the one the way you go check all the ministries there where you go check the departments there. You don't send query letter to them. The point is to be, I will be this now one of them. This now a fact I will tell you so. Now what's in a fact now I will tell you so. A fact, I know the fact. Whatever they emphasize as a fact I will tell you so. I know somebody where they take salary on these governments. I know go call the name where no the work is done abroad in the pian. This is a fact I will tell you so. Can imagine that? Yeah. You can imagine that. Now, not just share for you something. Maybe this is very important. Let's share. Let's share this for lot police one force. I know somebody in this administration when he gets his salary they won, but they are abroad. Yes, facts. Anyway, no put some. If I know certain things, they will know. Well, when I can see sometimes we can vex, and if something no more, maybe we just want vex, but things they will know. If they sit down, how we talk everything, we're fine. You see what's in the chief minister discover. Now, when you go look at, I think on the sign, I don't know if I will able to put on a sign. Okay, very good. I think on the sign, I hope so. Now, when he go, David Moynihan Senge, where he go Ministry of Lands and Housing, 14 people a day where you get question mark whether actually they work or not they work. He sent queries. Now, the Ministry of Local Government, 3 people a day, they get question mark whether they go work or not they work. You get Fisheries 7, Ministry of Health 9, Ministry of Transport 9, Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources 3, the Ministry of Agriculture, Food 111, Ministry of Public Administration and Public Affairs, nobody, all money who okay. Civic Information 1, Ministry of Trade and Industry 6, Ministry of Communication 1, and the rest audits, no, all money go work, National Commission for Democracy, all money go work, and decentralization, secretariat, all money go work. So let's just see. This is not just some thing will come out, but some people in their way, some departments, imagine these are just ministries there. And some departments in day back, agencies in day back, where a lot of people in day, where now, how they happen. When the park, with anybody, any president, that's what we call the president. You get about them, or guys that wouldn't support them for winning election, maybe too thick and thin, they don't spend the money. So man, what did they do? They look at particularly the diaspora. They can't look what they make in the diaspora. So say minus plus, they make 2,000-3,000 pounds. Don't the part don't look, you're not gonna sign for putter. All right, they go find for size, so they can't catch that. Now, even when you catch her now work out, but they allow that get freedom. You can come back abroad, you can't work. Though you take salary and that. This is not a factor, I tell you so. I'm not joking. One of the things where a lot of people can tell you behind me back, or anybody who sabi me, Mr. Komon-Tok, ask me family member, then will tell you one thing, say, me na person way trustworthy. A person who lie easily. If you say, boy, for the person, if I lie now, sometimes never don't carry me thoughts for save my life. So anything we see I talk, what I tell you, it's because I know say not true. I don't confirm. In this case, what I tell you so, people in Dana Salon will go support. People and they will go support this particular government. They don't get the kind of job they want. Some man go for ministerial positions, some man go for director, some man go for, certain high level rankings, some man go for ambassador, some man go for what have you. But space no day. They don't say first time President being first time first. The sacking be rampant. They sack everywhere. They sack for make waves for the boys there for the animal support. So this new one again, you see, now the same thing happening. Therefore, the army will not struggle behind the party, will not support. This are the country, that where they say that compensation, they reward you for way you don't support the part, with the part of winner. So if you the part of winner and for pay you for that, even if you're not competent, that's my point now. So people and they winner they work where they don't give positions in, but then they get salary. Because if you just get from now mathematics, you get from look how much they make abroad. Don't I see the text don't swell. I don't know if you know. Okay, very good. Okay, all right. You get for look how much they make abroad, but you get for go look what they make na salon. So you get for me, the choice is yours. So someone go down look at why be they England, why be they America, or why be they EU, Europe. maybe I make £3,000. So maybe I make £3,500 minus plus my tax and know what I left with, you understand? Don't understand. No, we're not going to pay that same money, that £3,000 or £4,000. We're not going to pay you. Definitely, the girl for go pay you maybe something average. I mean, for let them pay say $1,000 in salon. I mean, people know they pay 4,000, 3,000, yeah, based on their appointments there. So what do? They give them that sort of like sort of um, uh, flexibility. In other words, you understand, you know, the director, quote unquote, or whatever, but at least you get freedom for good. So people in there abroad actually, with their salary, they want to salary. You get now 1,000, $1,500, they still take that money, they don't actually work. They can go to salon back home, go sometime after like 6 months, maybe you understand, one year, they go. Then they in church, and they know the boss man, then they know what's in the happen. So they are protected. One of them days we put a video where Dr. Lai, they expose the corruption of the transport industry. Where one of them, I think, I don't know which position we get. I don't forget the position actually. Where you are left, you haven't keep for a position first. May go chase a contract and road transport. Ministry of Transport rather, because you can imagine you want to keep force in position, so you go trail a contract first. When you go get that contract, in case you don't get the contract, you will come back in place. Or it's a keep for in a position where you cannot appear. No, this is not just a clear example. I'm sure some of them on watch more than 11,000 people are watching. And most of them will confirm and say yes, not and it's talk about that particular video. So this is what is happening in the country. Now, while they count all this 137 staff who they put so, it's probably when they not be get work for them. This 137 parliamentary staff, perhaps they not be get work for them. So this now catch them, go catch them, go put you under, whether they go put you under, whether they go put you under, whether they go put you under, in 15 departments. But now I think shoot don't come shop. The money not dey for pay. In fact, at the time, what we don't understand, these are not confirmed yet, but the other people they say that too. The parliamentarians still they struggle for get their salary. The parliamentarians they struggle for get their salary. But I dey talk with some parliamentarians anyway. I mean, maybe some of them in the fear for tell me certain things because they know say I get that television. So they no one talk to me certain things. We can talk when they can get long conversation waiting they go on. One of them were a psych about this particular payment. If you don't pay them, they say no, not pay it. But then they work on it. Another one say, will tell me nothing. The one they were talking to. So I know it will confirm 110% say that to say money not need for pay it. Maybe, just maybe. I just say maybe. Now that make them decide, say, you know what? That will reduce some of them guys. What's in this man do? What's in this man do? We don't talk millions of times. Government, the role of government not to for employed people, not to for employed people. The size of government for P just moderates. Now that making a democratic dispensation, they watch what they are in a privatization, the private sector and government for empower. What the government for do, you create the enabling environment, attract more investors. Those investors that will come to the country, they will create jobs for the people, and the people will be happy. Not the responsibility of government for making employ more people there, because government always it can get a lot of challenges. People can take advantage of government because now government's work, now government's property, now government this. So that make them always the advice. In fact, even at the advanced world, the advanced countries, the size of the cabinet, the size of the government is small, but the power belongs to the private sector, and then they create the job. So, but in Sierra Leone, when governments come, they open more, they create more bloated economy, cabinets, or even size of the governments in enlarge. The previous government, EBK, the time where Marabiona the opposition, it be the blast EBK government say, the bloated cabinet, boku people then. But when they come, perhaps they even do ×2, ×4, ×5. Accusation is everywhere about that. So just for tell you say, Each one will come, they try for create employment for company and for your colleagues and comrade in political party members. So now it can create this, now it can cause this problem. Yeah. But this all they result into incompetence of those leaders. They don't even know actually what's in a priority. They don't even know the right policies there. Because again, for know the policy in one and for know the timing of the policy, and I mean one thing with them can all they fail and for let's say 5 years in a short period, they can say 5 years in a 50 years. They can depend so some nonsense, something they will not just make no sense 2 years on come out, 3 years on go, 4 years, 5 years. As soon as 5 years on, you don't in that Nancy. So I'm not doing Nancy. So man also if you can't correct a mistake now, in all mindset for good length and breadth. I mean, not only in Sierra Leone, in Africa, for like, even for rig election, for like continue for staying at power, for like you correct some of the mistakes the way fix it on you, they can go at that length. The African leaders, they are good at it. So, so government's not only responsibility for employ people, but salon, nah, well, even as we talk soon now, government not do it for appoint people. More and more people are waiting for appointments, more and more people. And the unfortunate side of it is that we also really get monetary. It don't block, it don't question mark. So this is the problem that we are having. What's our government they get money for pay? As we can understand, the parliamentarians are not getting money, they can sort out for pay their money. The teachers then, I mean the police then will understand themselves gets issue of payment. You understand? So and if government not get money for taking care of the the basic staff, particularly the military, the police, the parliamentarians, and the senior staff, the civil service, it collapse. That government is collapse. Now, not a secret. We all know that. Hmm? We all know that now. So, Laurie, share one post where they make answer on the social media. I will open the line in your family. I know say una need for talk because this time around they listen now. Believe me, they listen now. Now trust what they say so. Will they put the line? We'll carry the text and force from there. We'll open the line. They'll just put the number for the people that we not get on. So you will save them in case you are contributing to the program. All right, so put the number. That not the number on the screen, but we'll not open the line 8 anyway. We'll not open it. We'll not open it. I see people are not being called already. All right, so we see this post where they say Mohammed Kamarimba don't die. No Shara. I know, like I said, these are not confirmed yet, but sources. So now make we open the line. If you able confirm for me, they will tell you 10K. If you able confirm for me, they are confirming for me say if you're not 2 or not to 2. Now that I don't make any we know you can do this. Now this I say. So they say breaking news. We can authoritatively confirm as a commission that Mohammed Kamarimba Masari died of natural cause. He has been critically sick for over 1 year before his death. His body will be given to his family after all protocols observed. May his soul rest in perfect peace. So I will give my right commission. So now this we see, like I say, I will not confirm whether it is true or not true. Mhm. So if we get further information on this, we will let you know. So now we open the line. So don't accept if indeed not true. What we go do if not true? Tomorrow we'll make an exclusive program. We will come with step by step the Mohammed Kumarimba, what he talk, what he lead them to problem. We'll do it just a research, but and when I say we can know much about you want to know all about refreshing our mind there anyway. So we'll come we will come put the line up. Not we just do justice to the Texans there. When I do fantastic job anyway, I know we will praise you small. I know I will praise you abundantly because when I put for land much. Now when we go up, always say we'll go up first, they'll come middle. I'll just take like five and then open the line. This one they come up from Awana to Kuruma. Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Awana to how are you do? God bless you, Mama Salon. This one they come up from Lamin Munu. Lamin, how you do? Patricia, how you do? Patricia, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok and everyone. Yeah. And this one they come up from Mary Jane. Yeah, Mary Jane, how you do? Welcome. Good morning, Mr. Komon-Tok, and thank you so much for your great work. And this one they come out from Ismail Kamara with APC should stand on their ground with their demands of corner releasing disagree to resolve our police stations. This is electoral coup. It is bill third coup against the people of Salon. This one they come out from Bangura Mohammed, who said this is how the ECOWAS are hypocritical to the highest level, and that's why Africa will never have respect for the so-called democracy as they are hidden behind it to intimidate citizens killing people. All right, let me open the lines. Yes, family, the line door open. The line door open. Yeah. So in case you want to contribute to the program now, you're more than welcome to do so. So we get issues then. Now we go down. The issues that we talk about waiting APC and say one of the strong members that oppose technically the presence, waiting a you take. And also Kamarimba and say don't die. If you get information for confirm that, that would be good. And Parliament's on sack 137. So any of these issues, you're welcome to contribute on it. Now, allow me to take some of the text then. This one they come up from James Ahmed Sisi, where they say ECOWAS and AU are the problem of Africa, bunch full of hypocrisy and full of bribery. Yeah, I think say people that look see the blast ECOWAS said. All right. This one they come up from Ahmed. Greetings from Germany, Mr. Komon-Tok. Yes, I did. ECOWAS obviously forget. This one they come from our Kumba. So they say good afternoon to everyone in this wonderful platform. Yes, our Kumba they do. Yes. Yes, now we'll go back. Who's inside yourself? Anonymous. Okay, all right, okay. This one they come up from Martin Conte. They say greetings from the US and thanks, Mr. Komon-Tok, for the great opportunity. God Almighty bless us all and deliver our beloved nations. Yeah, thank you very much, Martin Conte. This one they come up from Grace Ram J. Hello, family, Mr. Komon-Tok. Yes, how you do? All right, now we middle and local middle. Now we take this one. Okay, the line with the fault here. I'll just check again. All right. I don't know what did happen, but anyway, I tried. I think it's okay. It connected, but anyway, let's see. Now we'll continue with this one. Coming from Kelvin CC. Welcome to PP Leo. God bless you, my brother. Stay connected. And this one they come out from Mohammed JBCC will say, hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. I hope one day you will invite Silver Bladin, Fatima Bio Creole sister. Yeah. And this one they come out from Dicey Bio. They say, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Blessings to you and your family. Keep up the good work, bringing us the latest news of what is happening in our country. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for joining us. And this one they come out from Mary Jo. They say, I said it yesterday, I don't trust these AU, ECOWAS, and Commonwealth. They are all the same as BO and Co. And this one they come out from signature wey dey say I hate when people can't see the wrong in their actions but see the wrong in yours. Yes, there are people there. Okay. Uh, you have to where people in the camp can make other people a palaver. It's so hard. This will create am for everybody. If somebody talks of the way not happy, but it's a bright encounter. But for can't you can't ever cause person. No, if you cause person honestly on the comment section, we will warn you. If you do that again, you definitely lose. We'll see the platform again because you never respect other people and views it as well. You know, this one is coming from Abu Umar Kama with a good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. May God continue to bless you, sir. Thank you. Yes, Abu, thank you. Now, this one is coming from John Gio Clark. What is it? So, yeah, I know they know what's happening. Yes, I see the cause and the cancer actually. People are calling, but anyway, when I keep on trying. Sorry about that, anyway, guys. But when I keep on trying, the lucky ones and will coincide. All right, this one they come up from. This says so APC wants war. Then so let's start instead of all. No, not say I'm quick. So Padima, you can call for 1 hour. They are available. No can call for 1 hour. G4 is as long as they all don't congratulate the thief election, they're all now hypocrites. Um, this one they come up from Abubakar Kamara. They say, "Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. I love this platform with all my heart because you always give people the true information. God bless you, Abubakar. Thank you very much. I'm humbled to hear that. Thank you very much." Um, This one they come up from, we will do a lot since the line get issue. We will read the text and more. Last week, switch off back. This one come up from Abibu Tamimu. They say, for me, the chief minister need to do something about the welfare of teaching because the position where you are today, teacher made the foundation. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, teacher then we need for actually take care of them, for supporting in all form as a government, as people. You deserve better. You deserve better. This one they come up from Alan Collier, where they say they can uh, this one they come up from Alan Collier, they say they can save a lot of ministers by getting all those ministers the money saved by sacking one minister equivalent to sacking thousands of honest people, poor people receiving lost their salary. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Collier. Collier, I agree with you 100%. Yeah, because now this 137 staff would they sack so, would they say sack so they redundant. If you look at wetin dey pay dem, something a small change, maybe something at 2 million in dey pay dem, maybe na 3 million. And I think I agree with you. And now, even the Ministry of Information and divide into two, you understand? Just duplication of functions. Civic Education, Minister of Education, Information, Minister of Civic and it's just too complicated. It's just too complicated. So I agree with you, Collier. Even if you just perhaps fire one, the merge one ministry or the reduce one, that money yes, indeed. I agree with you. This is a brilliant contribution. Yeah. This one they come up from I wanted to come out. They say this is a shocking news about Kamarimba. Well, we not confirm our hate. We not confirm our hate. I don't know. They scatter social media. This one come up with give money, Mr. Komon-Tok. To you, you should never admit to being part of a crime. Saying that you know someone who is taking a paycheck but does not work is fraudulent, and you need to let that person know he or she. Um, Okay, now clarify this thing. Person confide in me, say so person, he know they go work from salon and no call me name. In journalism or apart from journalism, so of person confide in you, especially where I not get the proof, I not get the payroll. It go difficult for that I can do that, you understand? But I trust the person, just like we mean certain people about trust me, where I talk something and believe me. The person now out of trust, you see, I dey tell you this person, he dey work in a so place. He work na a palm. In fact, like all the place where they work, he work na a palm. In name they run a palm, but it is support the government, you know, in the country, it is receive salary. So that's make we pause on it because if you don't get sufficient evidence, you don't know the payroll, and even if you go for go get the information and they because of they can deny you, you understand? Even if it's same person, except sometimes you find an insider, he do the groundwork for you, you pay am money, he makes the job, he give all the information you out to the public, which could be very difficult for do and very expensive for do, you know. It's possible, but it's very expensive for do, you know. So that make sometimes certain information there, we not go call the person because we not get sufficient evidence for back up with. Believe me or not, if I get all the information in it, I know I see the payroll, I get all the, I mean the person letter, employment letter, who said they work, because I know side they work, I know the country they live, I will come on this platform, I put everything. But until then, God just stop am so. The day wey I get the information, the full length, I dey put am, I no hiding. I dey put am naked one, no look one. That's not guarantee. And now we go back, now we go down. This one dey come from Adel, who dey say, "Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Great job." And this one, okay. What's that? Okay. Um, this one they say gift alone is if true, how can someone who has been ill for some time die of natural cause? Yes, that's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. This one is coming from Mami Boy Davis. So they say, I hope it's false. Yeah, we know, like I say, what's this thing don't freeze for so. So we all right, okay. Now we come back in the middle part of it. This one they come up from Joseph Bangura. Yes, family, you know, I think this family, my apologies today. We're not able to connect. We'll try I connect as usual, but I think we get some issues. Calls and the kind side. I don't see now like 78, 76. Let's call. Now, love yeah for today. Do you big? My apologies for today. Definitely, I know say tomorrow we're gonna fix them back. We'll be able to open the line and then us make a contribution. Um, all right. So I think we'll just tap here for today. We will come back tomorrow and see Ecowas in a saloon, AU them in a saloon, Commonwealth them in a saloon. Information not will escape. Anything they pull, we can drop now the mic and so on. We tell them plenty. Thank you for the time. They're on the way, fit for call, they will call. We take the responsibility. We apologize for that, for the inconvenience. But we hope so tomorrow definitely the line will come up back. And for the one that we don't text, we tell them plenty thank you. We don't learn a lot from them. And the one that we also not text or watch the program, we also tell them plenty thank you. As always, don't forget for share. Even after the program, you can still share. This is now one way we help for promote the platform. Now we stay afloat. they can get the platform. If I left for share, we know they get the weights. The algorithm that they pick out. So the more I share, and so they keep her alive. So I think we always advise and remind them and say, I need for share, so that you get the strength with the algorithm will support. Family will come back definitely tomorrow with another thing. Until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok. Bye-bye.
Talking point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.